everyone. Welcome to the Options Mentor. We've got a market that once again is at all-time highs. Let's take a look here at the chart, and we can see we're up here. 57.38 was the close on Friday. Of course, 67 is a high, but we're right up in there. Big news, I guess, coming this week would really be the non-farm payrolls on Friday. So we'll see what that brings us. So I have a trade in mind that just gives us a little bit more room on the downside. So let's take a look at it. So this is an SPX. It's a put diagonal, but what's different about it than the other put diagonals I've shown you is it's only 5 points wide, and it's right at the money, right where we're trading. So we closed at 57.38 on Friday. So I sold the 57.40 put in this example for October 11th, which is a week from this Friday. That way we don't have to build up all the tension and potentially even have to go into expiration day with the trade because it expires on Friday. This way we're out of next week. We have a better chance of the IB not being quite as relentless on us with our short as it would be if we had this Friday as the short. But still 3 days wide, the way I like to do diagonals. And we do have the VIX at 16.96. This is a long Vega trade. I am a little more comfortable with diagonals. They're just a little bit less affected if volatility happens to go against them, meaning down, than a calendar would be. But what's the difference between this and a calendar? Because when you first look at it, it looks the same, doesn't it? It's actually flatter on the downside. So we're just saying, hey, we're a little more worried. We're at all-time highs. There's a chance things could go down probably more than up, when you're at this all-time high. Now, the thing about this trade is I would put it on probably late in the session on Monday, the 30th, tomorrow. And the reason is, first off, I like to do that with new non-directional trades like this, is put them on late in the day, but also it's the last day of the quarter. Many times those are up days, and sometimes you struggle in the first few days of the new quarter. Not always like that, but it's just kind of how it goes. So what would be ideal for us with this would be if we did actually go up tomorrow, or wherever, maybe new all-time highs, and then put something like this on with your short put right around where we're trading, your long put 5 points higher, that you would put on tomorrow afternoon. So that would be ideal. Does that have to happen for this trade? No. I think one thing that would make me not do this trade is if we did go down pretty hard tomorrow, Monday the 30th, and the VIX really spiked higher. I'd probably be looking at something else, maybe a fly or something. But if volatility remains around here, maybe sub 17.5, so to speak, on the VIX, then I think I would look for something like this particularly. I really like it if we have an up day tomorrow. This is the kind of trade you put on. Looks like at present it's saying the price would be $4.70, which, because all option contracts trade in hundreds, that means $470. So if you put this on here per contract, you would like to get around $50 profit, 50, 60, and you would take it off. That's per contract. Sometimes people who are more experienced trading larger go market, that's not much of a profit. Well, that is per contract. Remember, so if you happen to be doing it bigger, well, then of course your numbers will be bigger. But by all means, if this is new to you, something you're not comfortable with, just do it paper. You could even do it over on SPY for about 1/10 of the cost. So that's the way I would handle it. If you're less experienced, if you're really up and running, know what you're doing, confident it's working, this is a trade that seems right for you and your situation, well, then you judge accordingly if you want to put it on or how big you want it to be. But I do really like this, particularly if there's an up day tomorrow, or as long as the volatility doesn't get too crazy. If the volatility's 19, 20 or higher, then I probably wouldn't do this. But somewhere, like I said, 17.5 or less. Ideally, what would be really great, all-time highs, volatility drops below 15 or something. But it'd be good here in this range. So that's what I have for you this week. As always, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and also check out the video description where you can see how you can be with me every day over at arimer.com. I have a trade service over there. I have daily sessions, group sessions everybody can be at, talk about trading, what's looking good today, adjustments, that type of thing, all in the group sessions. And also you'll see my email address there in the video description. You can email me directly with questions, or if you want one-on-one mentoring, which is a very effective way to learn mentoring. Mentoring with me one-on-one is just you and I in a Zoom meeting room. And I just take you from wherever you're at in your options knowledge and develop you from there, help you with risk management, planning, goals, goal setting, all those things would go on, just you and I in there. You can buy a number of sessions, and then we could meet every week or every 2 weeks over time, get you a little more seasoning with your option trading. So if you're interested in that, just email me there at my email address, which is theoptionsmentorspx@gmail.com, theoptionsmentorspx@gmail.com. As always, folks, thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll be back with you next week. Have a great trading week, and the best of luck with all your trades. Bye-bye.